Hey pals, it's Sassy Cassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto Shippuden. Before we get started, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. I would also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, previously on Naruto, we're going into some weird spirally nonsense, and it probably isn't nonsense. I'm just saying nonsense right now. It's all gonna make sense to me at some point, but basically Kaguya has been like revived, and Black Setsu was like her agent of chaos and was actually manipulating Madara, and then now Black Setsu is showing Naruto and Sasuke, who are like the reincarnations of her sons, the story of Kaguya and like why she did what she did and how they came to seal her, which is basically that she was like sacrificing people, including the people that one of them probably loved. And then yeah, so we're getting to the part where they're probably gonna seal her away, at least in the history of things, but I don't know. There's a lot to unpack, so we're gonna watch it and we're gonna find out.
You just might be able to take on Kaguya now. Huh? A messenger toad?
R.I.P. original messenger toad.
What was that?
Well, technically this is the past, so maybe he's one of the originals, but the other one!
This is far enough. Any closer is risky. You should go and hide somewhere.
If you and Kaguya were to end up fighting, I honestly can't even begin to imagine the sheer scope of the battle that would result. Anyway, this is for you, brother.
A sealing jutsu, I'm assuming.
It seems that you were in love with that young girl.
No, not just her, but with everyone, the whole land. I loved every last one of those people. But besides that, I also found out what you did in the past. Tell me, why would you ever do such a terrible thing?
Neither of you two know the truth of how dreadful they can be. That is why I need an army.
They're soldiers?
Right, okay. I do remember questioning why she would need an army, but if there's other people around...
I am now taking back the power that I shared with you.
Right.
Hamura! Mother, what have you done to Hamura?
Hagoromo, if the love you speak of is real, then you won't be able to kill Hamura.
Well, that seems a little unfair, but I guess that's how bad guys work. I don't know. So she saw essentially the evilness of people and decided to take these people that were under her rule and make them soldiers so that she could take over the whole world, is essentially what I'm getting here. I'm surprised though. Whenever she kind of took over the last time with the infinite Tsukiyomi or whatever, I just assumed she already took over the whole world, but she didn't.
Well, I'll be damned. To think he'd use the secret treasure of the toads like that.
That was nice.
My wound is completely healed. What did you do, elder brother?
So that's how they became, like, teamed up against Mom to take her down, to seal her, I assume.
Hagoromo, Hamura.
Mother. I am indebted to you. You enabled me to awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan and Rinnegan.
Did they already know what those things were called? Because they didn't talk about it before. Unless he just decided to name them that. Or he just innately knew they talked about it. Because she already said Byakugan. So... Okay, so this is when the tree turned into the Ten Tails? So it was never to get the chakra back. It was Kaguya using it to stop her sons? Maybe? I'm not gonna lie, I really thought that I was shaking my own computer and I realized that it's actually them.
It is Mother herself.
I see.
Wasn't the divine tree's incarnation trying to reclaim its chakra fruit? But Mother's will, trying to take back the chakra she'd shared with her sons.
I see. Okay. So then he split it, and that stopped her will, or maybe that acted as like the seal, part of the seal or whatever.
And at long last, the decisive moment arrived. Hagoromo and Hamura's powers overcame Mother's.
Do it, elder brother! Catastrophic planetary devastation!
Which is what they used to destroy the Leaf Village that one time, right? Oh, it's flaming. And that's when Black Zetsu was born. That was Black Zetsu coming out the bag.
And just before the seal took hold, she gave birth to me.
You mean you came out of her?
Even Hagoromo didn't know this truth, nor that I was working on her behalf to restore her.
So it's not just a thing for destruction, it's a seal. Which is crazy when I think about it. So did that turn into the ghetto statue? Okay, the people were released.
I split the Ten Tails into 9 souls.
Oh, look at them. Look how little they were. Okay. Well, this makes sense because I was starting to wonder. I was like, okay, so then when did they...
It made me realize that she was just a woman, alone all by herself. I guess I still love her, after all.
Hamura, you know,
Did
you're
she-
a very kind soul.
Did she go to the
That's her brother.
moon? Where
Be in
is the
sky,
John?
always
Okay.
watching over the world you create.
Okay. That's interesting and weird because I thought they couldn't go there. I'm only a little confused. Did they send her back to the moon?
And later, I selected Indra's descendants, the Uchiha, to be the cast of my tale. By meddling with and altering that rubbish Hagoromo penned, just a little bit.
You mean?
That's right, Hagoromo's stone tablet. I took it upon myself to rewrite some of it, like how Infinite Tsukuyomi was the path to save the Uchiha. I must say, you Uchiha played your parts brilliantly.
Well, of course.
Ashura and the Senju. I was able to set up a pattern of fighting and power-seeking. Time after time, I'd approach the reincarnates of Indra and Ashura in each clan to attempt Renegon manifestation.
Okay, but Naruto isn't part of the Shinju clan, so how is he the reincarnation?
But fate did not turn her back on me. Madara's corpse was like a treasure trove to other shinobi. Tobirama, who'd been studying the mysteries of the Sharingan, didn't destroy Madara's body. He hid it deep within the Leaf's mountains instead.
Ah, so this is his fault.
Madara had installed the Izanagi in his right eye. At the cost of that right eye, Madara rewrote reality and returned to life.
Of course,
Then passed
okay.
off a shadow clone as his corpse.
Well, that explains so much.
To try to prolong his life. The White Zetsu seemed to be an incidental byproduct of that. But actually, were people from the past Infinite Tsukuyomi, whom I extracted from the statue and made to look that way.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect to get an explanation just like that.
I formed the Akatsuki and steered them towards war. To increase battle strength, I deliberately let Kabuto discover Madara's corpse. I guided him to use it as a bargaining chip.
Of course he did.
Cooperate with Obito.
Of course he was even doing it to Kabuto.
Mother was restored.
I truly detest both of you. Hagoromo, Hamura, my two children.
Okay,
You
so
are
it's
now
not
mine.
actually her children. They're still the reincarnations of Sage of Six Paths children, just have a lot of similarities to her children and technically share the same blood. Okay, my only question at this point though is if the reincarnations were always an Uchiha and a Senju type of situation, at least that's what it's making it sound like, so I could be wrong, but how is Naruto the reincarnation when he's not a Senju? I feel like somebody probably somewhere explained this when we were learning about the Uzumaki clan and all that fun stuff, but I don't 100% remember or know. So after I finish, if they don't explain it, I might have to go back and either watch something or look it up because that is the only thing that is confusing me. Again, by the time this comes out, I'll probably have already finished it, but still, I have questions about it. And again, didn't expect to get a whole explanation in this one episode. I thought I was going to have to wait like another 5. So that's crazy. But he actually explained pretty much everything I had a question to. Well, not everything, but like pretty much all the questions I had about like, you know, how did they seal her away? What about the 10 tails? When did they get split? They got split. I'm just confused if she went to the moon. It seems like she went back to the moon. But then who are those people that were waiting to take her back? Are those people still at play? I don't know. But also explaining how he manipulated Madara and how he's like been waiting essentially like 1,000 years to do this and all that. Still a twist I didn't expect, but also like, I don't know. I think I liked it better when Madara was the real bad guy, because this seems a little forced, a little rushed, maybe is a better term for it, only because I know that we're so close in. I don't know if people knew when this was coming out, if this was like close to the end or not, but it feels like this is just something so crazy and wild to throw in at the end of this series, and I'm just like, okay, sure. But anyways, yeah, it's fine for now. Thank you all so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. And until next time, bye.